Good evening. Welcome to the first edition of the 2013 Power Rankings video blog. We're going to dive right in at the bottom, the number 10 team, the rookie, Matthew Thorne. Congratulations to you, Thorne. This is a team that has some good hitters and has hit the ball pretty well. But when we dive right down to it, we see that he has on the year, as of right now, a 5.6 ERA with a 1.4 whip. That is really, really impressive and really hard to do, as he does have some actual useful pitchers, so maybe that'll settle down and he will acquire some pitching via trade, which I would recommend. Number 10 team, we have small ball, Mr. Utterback, who has broken up the original plan, so really can't judge him at the moment. He has traded some pitching for some bats and has what would make him number one, in my opinion, if it was personal-driven and not data-driven. He has Mike Napoli, so he's my number one ranked team, but the data's saying he's number 9, so what can you do there? At number 8, so far we are going current with the standings. This team is also hard to judge. Mr. Riley Clark. The hitting is awesome. There's no doubt about that, and when his pitching glitch works, not a glitch, not against the rules, it's hard to beat, as he could have a 1 ERA and win saves, ERA whip, and then easily beat you 4 out of 5 on offense. It's a tough team if the pitching's on. If one reliever has a bad day or 2 relievers have a bad day, he's probably going to lose 4 out of 5 pitching. Number 6, I think that's right. Number 7, we're going to go with Max Scherzer. He's a little higher in the actual standings, but this lineup I do not care for very much. He's got a great run lately from Mr. Starling Marte, who is at the top of the NL MVP ballots. We will see if that keeps up. But as you can see my hat, I'm a New York Met diehard fan, so I'm a big fan of his pitching staff, which is anchored by Matt Harvey, who is on pace for 393 Ks, a 1.45 whip, a 1.45 ERA with a .2 whip. The lineup could use some work, but it's good enough with that pitching. Next, we're going to go to Mr. Charlie. I just traded David Ortiz for dead man Doc Holliday Hoffman. Congratulations. If this was 2006, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better pitching staff, but it's still a pretty good team here with Doc Holliday and Tim Lincecum and Tommy Hanson. Quality start on Monday. But a great lineup. Yadier Molina, Martin Prado's going to get hot, Nelson Cruz is hot at the moment, and his best player on offense is probably Mark Reynolds or Alejandro De Aza. So good team here. And if Doc Holliday and Timmy round back into form, it's going to be dangerous. Next, we're going to go with myself, Team Gaga. I've had a hot start from Mr. Carlos Santana and Jacoby Ellsbury, who's on pace for 197 steals. The pitching is very, very top-heavy, and looking to improve that. Not much else to say there. I have 63 trades. Next, we are going to go with robbing the fantasy cradle, waiting for Mike Trout to return to 80% of his form last year. This is a good team. Jay Bruce appears to have passed away, or at least his power did, which is unfortunate. Pretty good pitching staff. Big fan of Mr. Jordan Zimmerman and Mr. Felix Hernandez, obviously. And this team's going to be pretty good. Got a lot of good quality start guys with, and he's got Buster Posey, so that's good. Next, we have, where are we at? Mr. Morales in Wonderland. This team has surprised some people as they were poorly ranked to begin the season, but Kenji Morales has carried this team on his back with his .267 average, 3 home runs, 8 runs. And everything else has fallen into place. Waiting for Matt Cain to round into form, but luckily he has Homer Bailey, who has carried this staff on his back. Next, we're going to go to Mr. Brooks Was Here. This team has made a surprise run early in the year, but it looks like it's already regressing. He currently does not fill out a catcher spot, which is tough, and he's also been giving away a utility spot with Mr. Adam Dunn. A decent but not great pitching staff. It'll obviously be helped when Johnny Cueto comes back, but we will see where this team goes. Next, we have Bash Brothers, a very good team, power, RBI, and it's probably going to beat you in quality starts and Ks most weeks, depending on if he plays closers or not, which he doesn't, and it's not fun to face because there's a lot of quality starts and Ks out there. Not much to say here. We know what he does. He hits the ball. Very power-driven lineup and a tough matchup. Sorry for the abbreviated version. We will be back in 3 weeks. Thank you.